Hi and welcome to BooksBeautyKendra. I'm Kendra and today is going to be a long one. So settle in, get yourself a drink or a snack or whatever and come along while I unhaul and haul books. If you can hear the noise in the background, it's the air conditioner. It's about 30 degrees at the moment. It's hot. If it gets too loud, I will turn it off. But for now, yeah, let's get in with the unhaul first. These books I either have lost interest in or I've tried and I didn't like it. So there's two big piles. You can see the top of this one, which is the first one, Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I got bored of it, you guys. I read about 100 pages, maybe 150, and I was going too fast. Like, they were falling in love too fast, and I was like, my goodness, you're obsessed with each other already. Why? I don't understand. Then I've got Angelica Frankenstein Makes Her Match by Sally Thorne. Again, another one I've tried. Did not particularly enjoy, didn't understand why it was going the way it was going, didn't feel like a romance, like at all. So that one's going. Then I've got Gods of Jade and Shadow by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I tried the first chapter of this, I didn't like the writing style, so it's gone, and I've also lost interest in it, just lost interest. This one I'm a bit sad to go. This one's a bit sad to go. This is my first Neil Gaiman book, and that's Trigger Warning, Short Fictions and Disturbances. I've read this. I gave it like 3 stars. When 3 stars were like 2 stars now. Yeah. So, yeah. This would be a 2-star now, but it's my first Neil Gaiman, and I really wanted to keep it, but shelves say no. Then I've got Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I had this previously, got rid of it. Now I have it again because I got it in a book box, along with Imogen Obviously, which I had no intention of reading ever. I've tried a few Becky Albertalli books, have not loved any of them. I liked, kind of, Simon and the Homo Sapiens Agenda. The other ones, again, they were 3 stars, now they'd probably be 2 stars. So Imogen Obviously is going. Same box in that I got Caraval, lost interest in it, that's why I had decluttered it in the first place, so now it's going again. Then I've got Soulmate Equation. I got so close to the end of finishing this one by Christina Lauren, and I was so bored. I counted it as a read because I got so close. But it was so boring. It was so boring. Now I question all the Christina Laurens I've read before. I'm not going to get rid of them, I'm just questioning them. This one is a little bit sad because I was stupid, and there's another one that's like this. I'll get both of them because I plan on reading these ones. In fact, I've read this one, I think. Yeah, I've read this one. But I accidentally got 2 copies and I don't need 2 copies. First one is Witch Hat Atelier Volume 8. Read this one. Love this manga series. Like I said, I already have it. The other one I already have that I didn't realize was Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. Yeah, we will go past that. Just go past it. Don't worry about it. This one I tried. I really did try, and I hated it. I didn't get very far. It's not a very big book. But I really did not like this book at all. It was creepy. This is Strange Weather in Tokyo by Hiromi Kawakami. I loved the Natsuki Thrift Store, or whatever it's called, by the same author. Does it say here what it is? Tell me. No, it doesn't. Oh well. Anyways, this one was creepy. The relationship in it was creepy. I didn't like it. It's going. Then Amber in the Ashes by Sabata here. I've lost interest in this. Honestly. I'm not big into YA anymore. And the ones I do read, I'm very picky about. Like in my haul that's coming up in this video, I have one YA. That's it. Or if you're just counting books, other stuff, there's a couple of YA in it. The next one is another YA that I tried twice. Didn't get through either time. Wicked Fox by Gumiho by Kathryn. I did try this. But like I said, I am not into the whole YA thing anymore. Then I've got Descendant of the Crane by Joan He. I don't know how you say her last name. I remember there being controversy after this was released because like the publishers were being horrible to the author, so don't know why I've kept on to this one, but I got it before that controversy came out, so it's going. It's YA. I don't need it. The next two series I'm a bit sad about because I really enjoyed the first books of both of these series, and then I don't know, it's just going downhill from there. And this one particularly, the first one, which I only have the second and third book because I've loaned out the first book, sorry, the Diviners series by Bree. I loved the Diviners. Which one? Lair of Dreams. I thought was okay. It was okay. And then I haven't heard anything good about the fourth book, which I don't have. But Before the Devil Breaks You had okay ratings, but yeah. The next one I'm even more sad about because there's so many people's favorites, but it's The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. So Raven Boys, Dream Thieves, Blue Lily, Lily Blue, and The Raven King. I've read these two. I've tried to read Blue Lily, Lily Blue like twice, and I think I've just run out of it, guys. It's sad, but someone else will have a good time with these. Okay. Some of you are gonna hate me for this. If you're a Sarah J. Maas fan, look away now for about like a minute. I'm getting rid of Crescent City books 1 and 2 because I read and loved this one. The first one. I have not read the second one. Lost complete interest in the series. Which is sad. But this happens all the time with Sarah J. Maas books and me. I love the starting of Throne of Glass in Crescent City. Didn't like ACOTAR like very much at all. But yeah, I lose interest in them. Oh well. She writes any standalones, I will read that. Until then, this series, not for me. I then have read this one. It's Yakuza Lover by Nozomi Mino. I don't like this one very much. Like, I gave it 3 stars and I'm not really in the mood to give it any more chances. I've got so many manga series on the go. I don't need to have this one on the go as well. And it was one of those wrapped ones, and it's like, well, get a better story as well. Don't need to just be wrapped because there's some sexy scenes in it, but it's fine. The next one, I haven't tried, but I got it, and then I heard lots of not so great reviews. And that's A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. I just heard this was all spicy scenes and no real plot. I like some plot. Some plot is good. Don't need to be spicy all the time. So that one's going. This one, I'm a little sad about because I went to see this person. Well, I didn't go to see this person in particular. Well, I went to Rare last year. Happy 2024, guys. Hope you're having a good one. And I got this from, yeah, Rare. And I read the prequel. Gave it 3 stars. And I tried to read the first book and I could not do it. And these are tiny, tiny little books. Like, this is 2 books here. So it's Cupcakes and Conspiracies, the prequel, and Cupcakes and Cyanide by Polly Holmes. They're just, I don't know. The writing was not for me. I'm so sorry. Then, this one. Again, I got it and then I heard some not so great things, and it's like The Justice of Kings by Richard Swan. This could be saved. It could be saved. If you can convince me to save it, then go ahead. But until then, it's going. Then I've got She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. I tried this. I really did try. But I don't know. Writing, again, not for me. Then this one I'm also set. Maybe, no, I'll keep this one. The Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan. Oh, caught it. It's a signed edition too from Forbidden Planet. Yeah, I'll keep that one. And I've got 2 YA sci-fis and the 2 first Aurora Cycle. Yeah, Aurora Cycle Point 1 and Point 2 books by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Yes, that's the order they put them in. Read this one, enjoyed it, but I've gone off of Jay Kristoff, honestly. It's like, dude, you're writing about little kids having sex. Like, not little kids, obviously, but, you know, teenagers. Like, I don't want to be reading that. Unless it's like a, no, even then, not even in proper romance book, but like, Nevernight. Have you read Nevernight? I have read 2 books of Nevernight. Just saying, I'm over it. Then I've got The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. This is a beautiful, beautiful copy like that. Someone's going to be very happy to get this, but I tried it, and I've never looked back at it. So it's going. Oh, these ones going to make me sad now, but I haven't tried to read them in ages. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I'm still sad about it. That's Labyrinth, Lost and Bruja Born by Zoraida Cordova. I really liked Labyrinth, Lost, but again, I'm just growing out of YA. And these are definitely YA. Like, yeah. And then 2 more I have is Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. I tried this. I got to the very sexy scene and I was like, this is boring. This bores me. And like, I should like it because it's got representation in it, like quite a bit. But I don't know, not for me. Wasn't fun for me. And then the lucky last book is The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. Again, coming out of my YA era, so don't need it. And that's it for book Unhaul. Now I'll get into the book haul. If I've changed positions, it's because I had to do a swap out of all the books and now I'm out of breath. Anyways, let's get into the book haul. I have tried to sort it so it's not a chaotic book haul, but we shall see, we shall see. Okay, let's start off with romantasy, because everyone loves romantasy apparently, including myself. And the first 2 books are Fourth Wing and Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. It took me so long and so many attempts at trying to get Fourth Wing. Better be worth it. That's all I'm saying. Better be worth it. Anyways, I should probably tell you what it's about. This is about Violet, and she's supposed to be a scribe. But then her father dies, and her mother, who is like part of the normal people, and then there's the rebels. She's part of the normal people, and she's like a leader or something. Oh, my breath. Okay. Anyways, she makes Violet, the mother makes Violet become a dragon rider, or go into the prestigious academy to become a dragon rider. And yeah, it's about her time there. And I got the first 2 books in that series. Whatever it's called. What's it called? Who knows? Then I got books 2 and 3 of the Bonds at Tie series by Bree. So I've got Savage Bonds and Blood Bonds. I've read both of these books, gave both of them 5 stars. I'm not going to tell you what these ones are about because it will spoil the series for you, and it's taking a really weird turn. Oh my gosh. All I can say is, if you read these 2, make sure you have the next ones on hand, because I do not. And they have big cliffhangers, and there's a dog right outside my room. Hello! But yeah, it's like a white shoes kind of fantasy romance, and it's really good. Then I have The Serpent and the Wings of the Night by Carrissa Broadbent. Pretty sure this is, yeah, Hunger Games meet vampires in a romantasy version. Oh, it's got a map. It's got a map. Oh, the House of Night, the House of Shadow, the House of Blood. That's all I know about it. I think I know more. No, I don't know more. Like this one, like Chasm by Stacey McEwan. It's the second book in the Glacian trilogy. Have I read the first book? Not yet, but I wanted this one to match my first one, and I really enjoy Stacey McEwan on Instagram. So I was like, I'm going to continue to support you. Then I got Daughter of No Worlds, also by Carissa Broadbent. This one, I don't know, I've heard more good things about this one. Oh no, oh, no map. Oh well. I've heard more good things about this one than Serpent and the Wings of Night, but I want both because I like the premise of both. Can I tell you the premise of what this is? No, I cannot, but I heard this one's more fantasy than romance, so it's more, you know, world building and all that. This one is the, yeah, okay. It's Bleed a Crystal Bloom by Sarah A. Parker. Is a dark, I'm guessing, Rapunzel retelling. I've not read a Rapunzel retelling before. I'm excited. Rapunzel is one of my favorite Disney movies. This should be fun. Then this one I have read, but I read it quite a long time ago, so I'm excited to give it a go and hopefully continue on with the series, and that is Fortuna Sworn by KJ Sutton. This is about a nightmare called Fortuna Sworn, and she's been looking for her brother ever since he's been captured by something, someone, somewhere out there, and yeah, she's got to try and find him. And then she runs into this, I don't know how to describe him without, this fae, who, yeah, a fairy, a powerful fairy, who wants to take her away and promises to help her find her brother, which he does. There's a whole lot more. There's a whole lot more, which of course there is. Next, I've got The Witch Collector by Charissa Weeks? How do you say that? Can you say it? Yeah. Carissa? Who knows? This is a Witch Walker novel. Not novella. Anyways, it's a witchy romantasy. I love my witches, as you will see later on in this haul with the witchy books. Then I've got River of Shadows by Karina Halle, and it's like, I think it's like a dark piratey romance. This one, yeah, it's got skull and crossbones. This one's got a map as well. Can you tell I'm a sucker for a map? I don't even know if there's maps in them. The next three are kind of like bridges between romanticies and just romances. I've got Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Maehrer. How do you say her name? Anyways, I have heard a lot of good things. I'm not on Book Talk, but I've heard people on BookTube talk about it. And they're like, yeah, it's alright, it's pretty good. Yeah. Then I have the first one I've got. Okay, story time. I had the first book of this on my Kindle app, then something happened to my Kindle app and it got reset, and because I had to like do something with Audible, and then all of the books that I had on Kindle just disappeared. I have no idea where they are, what username they're under, anything. I have no clue where they've gone to, but I was in the middle of this book and I was really enjoying it, and so I bought it and the next book in the series because I might want to go straight on to the next one. Who knows? That's Baby in the Late Night Howlers and Lola and the Millionaires by Kathryn Moon. It's an Omegaverse. It's okay. You know how I said before that one's like all steam, no plot. This is 80% steam, 80% spice, 20% plot, but it has plot. It has the plot. And it's kind of an intense plot. So this one follows Baby, this one follows her friend Lola. Baby turns out to be an Omega, something in this world that is coveted and also tried to be taken advantage of because all the alphas wanted an Omega. And she gets into this motorcycle club called the Late Night Howlers, and they protect her. And then Lola and the Millionaires Part 1 follows her friend. Okay, I look burnt. I have not gotten any sun, really, at all. Oh no, it's not burnt. It's okay, it's just a shadow. Anyways, let's move on to just the regular romance. The first one, I don't know if you can get anymore. I backed it on Kickstarter, and it's The Bind Up of the Toy Runners by Adriana Herrera. So it's got Her Night with Santa, The Toy King, and Run Darling. I'm not going to show you the inside because the inside has not safe for work images in there, like full on, like illustrated with color images. They're definitely not safe for work. Anyways, they're just a steamy holiday series. And I'm very excited to read it. Next I have Silver Tongue Devil by Stacey Marie Brown. Devil in the Deep Blue Sea, Book 1. And it's a dark pirate romance. So, I want to try pirate romances. I've heard they're good fun. I want to see what it's like. So yeah. Then, I'm very excited about this one. This one is Good Game by Madison Fox. Madison Fox is a booktuber on this here platform, and she wrote a book called Good Game, and this is the discreet cover because I don't know, I liked it more than the man cover, however you say it. Anyways, it's a masked gamer romance. Not tried that before. Should be fun. Next I've got another holiday romance, 'Tis the Season for Revenge by Morgan Elizabeth. This one is, I think, her boyfriend breaks up with her, and yeah, then she tries to get back at him by dating his boss. So it's like a fake dating thing, I think. I don't know if it's fake Danny, but she tries to get back at him. Then we have Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. This one I'm keeping. Yeah. Good job, me. This is the third book in the Knock 'Em Out series. This is Lucian and Sloane's book. So, yeah, I'm excited. And then I've got Great Cute by Meryl Wilsner. Nothing sexier than playing hard. Okay. Well, this is, as you can tell, a sapphic romance. I'm excited. It's also a sports romance. Sports. Then I got a YA romance, and that is Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is a chess YA romance. Like I said, I'm not really in my YA era, but it's more so YA fantasy. I don't know. It's just feeling all really juvenile. But I'm hoping Ali Hazelwood can bring it. Yeah, that's my hope. Anyways, chess romance. It's geeky. I like it. Okay, then I've got my graphic novels and manga. Well, graphic novel and manga. This one is Hearts Up Volume 5 by Alice Roseman. I can't believe I haven't read this yet, but I'm so excited. If you have not read Heartstopper, what are you doing with your life? Seriously, do you just want to be filled with sadness and pain? Do you not want some happiness with a sprinkle of sadness and pain? Really, check on your life. Then I've got Spy X Family Volume 10 by Tatsuya Endo. This is, again, the 10th volume of a manga series. And yeah, I think this one's about Lloyd when he was a child. So that should be good. Yeah, should be very good. Then I've got A Sign of Affection. Oh, Lloyd is a spy, by the way. And he's got like a telepathic daughter, or adopted daughter, and an assassin wife, but only the daughter knows who everyone is. And a dog that can see the future. But that's later. So, yeah. Then I've got A Sign of Affection Volume 7 by Sumo Ishida. Sumo Ishida is a mangaka duo. And this is about... what is her name? Yuki, who is deaf. There's a lot of like sign language depicted in here. And then Itsuomi. I have no idea how you say his name. That was my first time trying to say it aloud. How'd I go? Terribly? Thank you. Okay, anyways. It's their love story. It's cute. It's really cute. Then I have Given by Natsuki Kizu Volumes 4 and 5. This is a rock band, or kind of, I don't know, it's a band. And I think all 4 of the members fall in love with, well, like the 2 younger ones fall in love, the 2 older ones fall in love. Haven't gotten to the falling in love bit, like, actually, no. It's probably wrong. But anyways. Okay, last 3 piles we are going to go through. These are the much smaller piles, so they'll be quick. Next one I've got is Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldry. This is the prequel to Legends and Lattes. Oh, I've got my bookmark in here. I only read the prologue, and I am loving it so far. Anyways, Legends and Lattes follows Viv the Orc as she sets up a coffee shop in a town that doesn't have any idea what coffee is, or anything that's delicious apparently, because they make like all these delicious treats and they're like, what is this? What is it? But it's good fun. It's high fantasy, low stakes. That's it. I was like, low fantasy, high stakes. No, that doesn't make sense. No. High fantasy, low stakes. Cozy fantasy, and its core. This is the prequel, so it still follows Viv, but it follows Viv earlier in her life. Anyways, Then I've got Mother Maiden Crow by Joanne Harris. I am a fan of her synopses, so I wanted to try. I haven't tried Chocolat. That used to be on my shelves, and I got rid of it because I'm like, I'm not going to read this. I watched the movie too many times that it's just gonna mess with the book reading experience. So this is like short stories. Yeah. One of which I've been wanting to read for a while, so it's good that I've got this. It's got a pocket full of three novellas, a pocket full of crows, The Blue Salt Road, and Orphea. Orphea. And it's fully, yes it is, fully illustrated. That's a tiger. I'm not excitable, you are. Anyways, that should be fun. Then I've got The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic by Brianne Randall. Should be fun. It says, for fans of Practical Magic and Gilmore Girls. I'm a fan of Gilmore Girls. I have not watched Practical Magic, but witches. Again, magic. Love it. Go me for getting that book. Then I went to this beach town, and I got Tales of Korea, 53 Enchanting Stories of Ghosts, Goblin, Princes, Fairies, and More by Inbang Ryuk. I think that's how you say their name. But yeah, Tales from Korea. I would like to go to Korea someday, or South Korea, not North Korea. Yeah. Anyways, I'd like to go to South Korea one day, and I love South Korean stories, North Korean stories. I've got some North Korean stories up here too, but like, you know, that In Order to Live lady. I've got her 2 books. I quite like their stories, and I would like to know some tales from there. Anyways, then I've got 1, 2, 3 witchy books. I've got the Book of Herb Spells by Sherilyn Darcy. This is just a nice book full of spells. There you go. This one I've read through twice, and I got it in the week after Christmas. And that's In Focus Tarot, Your Personal Guide by Stephen Bright. I read it, I've tabbed it, I've highlighted it. It's the first book I've ever highlighted that wasn't like for school. And yeah, it's really handy if you're just starting out with tarot, which I am. And I've got Wiccan Feast Celebrations and Rituals by Celia? How do you say that name? Anyways, it's just different rituals to do during the different celebrations throughout the year. And I'm very excited to try them out. Lucky last 2 are more like coffee table books. Oh, and they're heavy. The first one is the Harry Potter Wizarding Almanac, which I don't know who this is by. I think it's just by Bloomsbury. Yeah, it just says it's an official companion book to the Harry Potter books. I am a massive Harry Potter fan. I know she doesn't do good things, but it was a big part of my childhood, taught me lots of lessons. Can't really deny that. So I am going to continue with my love. Then I got this massive book, The Disney Museum. An illustrated journey through 100 years of magical storytelling. I flipped through this. It's beautiful. It's got like lots of different things, like a timeline and all these different movies in there, and it's so beautiful and I love it. Anyways, yeah, that's the book haul. I have some plans for next year, and it concerns my book buying, and it also concerns my makeup buying. I am trying to do like a low buy for books and makeup. That's my plan for this year. 2024, this year. And for makeup, let's go through that first. I am planning to only buy like things that I'm really excited about. Like really, really excited about. Something special every so often. Not like every month, but every so often. Just buy a little something that I think would be beautiful to have in my collection. The Colourpop is already tempting me with those cream gel liners. So yeah. Only on special occasions and or special like things that I think I will really enjoy, and topping up on the essentials. That's it. And as for books, my plan really is to really cut down on my book buying to either new releases that I am super excited about. If I'm just like a little bit like, oh, that could be good, that could be good. If it's like that, I don't need to buy it. If I'm really excited about it, if it's an author that I've read before, or I really wanted to read their books before, but this new series that they've got out, or this new book that they've got out sounds really interesting to me, then I'm gonna buy that one. Not go back to their backlist. If I want their backlist, it has to wait till 2025. Because I'm trying to save. The second reason I would buy a book is if it's a continuation to a story that I'm really enjoying, like a book series that I'm really enjoying. So if I gave the first book 3 stars, I'm not gonna go and pick up the second book. I'm sorry. Maybe if it's 4 stars, I'll pick up the second book, because I give a lot of 4 stars to the first book in the series, and then it usually goes up from there. I mean, there are some exceptions to that, but for the most part, it's 4 stars and then it goes up. Sometimes it goes 4 stars and then down, but we're going to try. I'm going to try for the books that I'm only really excited to get the sequels for. So new releases that I'm very excited about, or sequels that I'm really interested in learning about the next part of the story. Okay. And that is my book unhaul, book haul plans. Okay, if you made it this far in this video, which if you have, oh my goodness, how? I'm barely making it through this video. If you've made it this far, please comment down below a book you're really excited to read, or if you don't want to do that, leave your favorite emoji, because I love book hauls. I love having my books with me, but it's going to take a change this year, which is going to make me sad, but I have to do it. Anyways, if you made it this far, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, all that jazz, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.